Hello, my dear students. Welcome to Drona Coaching Classes Rampura. Today, we are going to discuss a very important topic for your competitive exams, and that topic is English passages or comprehension reading. In these types of questions, they will give one passage, one 4 to 10 lines or 5 to 10 lines passage, and they will ask you to answer 4 to 5 questions. You have to read the passage and you have to answer the questions. The questions is mainly depend on passage, what you are going through. Here, before going to the topic, I will tell you some tricks or some rules which saves time. First one is read the passage only once. How many times you have to read the passage? You have to read the passage only once. How once? Once means very clearly, very properly, slowly, and you have to understand each word in the passage. Take more time to read the passage, but don't take more time to solve the questions. If you utilize the time while reading the passage, you can easily go through the questions. You can easily solve 5 questions at a time without wasting a minute. If you read the passage clearly, you will save much time. The second one is underline important points. While reading the passage, if you think that point is important or may raise the question from this point, or they will give some types, difference, or any 1 or 2 different names like that, more than 1 or more than 2, more than 3 names they will provide in the passage. We will think that it may be important, or they can ask the questions related to that. While solving the passage, you will understand what I am saying. Next one is should not go in search of answers in the passage again and again. At the time of reading passage, you have to underline the important points which we think that question may arise from this. If you do not underline the passage, you have to search the answer again, reading the passage from the beginning. I will follow these all rules while solving the passage, you will come to know. But how I am going to solve the passage, you have to observe that how I am reading the passage, where I am underlining the lines, how many times I am going to read the question. You have to observe all these while solving the passage. Next one is, so many members are doing the mistake, that is, first they will read the questions, after they will go in search of answers in the passage. But you should not do that. If you do that, you will waste time. If you want, you can compare that. First you have to read the passage and then answer the questions, and mark how much time you have taken. And next time you try that, first you read questions and go through the answers in the passage. You will search first question answer, you will read whole passage. For second question you have to answer, you have to read all the passage. For third question you have to read again full passage. For fourth question again you have to go through the full passage. But what happens if you read the passage first? If you read the passage first at the beginning, clearly, neatly, and underlining, there is no need of searching answers again and again. You can avoid searching again and again, and you can save a lot of time. And next one is go through all the options. This is very important point. Go through all the options. If you think answer is A option, you have to still read the options. Again you will think that if answer is B option, still you have to read all the options. And at last you will find that suppose D option is both A and B. Both A and B is the answer. So you have to go through all the options and you have to read questions clearly, properly, slowly, and understand each and every word in the passage. Yes, these are all the points you have to use while solving passages. Let's see first passage. I will follow all these points. You just go through and you just observe it. Yes, our first question is, first let us read the passage slowly, neatly, clearly and understand every word in the passage. Yes. Sunflower plants are big in size. Its stems are thick and hairy and its leaves are big and are shaped as heart. Sunflower petals are as big as plates used for eating. Some of the sunflower plants grow twice the size of a tall man. Sunflower is grown in different parts of the world. Oil produced from sunflower seeds is used for cooking, making paints and soap. Many people like eating sunflower seeds. See, let us understand the passage in the beginning. Sunflower petals are big in size. Sunflower plants are big in size. How is the sunflower plants? How are the sunflower plants? They are very big in size. Did you see sunflower plants? They are very height, tall as a man. If you go and stand, the sunflower plants are same as your height. Do you observe? Are you observed? Yes, so who are observed, they can understand. Who are not observed, they can see even in the pictures also. Its stems are thick and hairy. Thick means bold, dappa. Thick and hairy. Hair means it has hairs. And its leaves are big. How are the sunflower's leaves? Leaves are big. If you think, while reading the passage, if you think this point, on this point, maybe a question can be arised, means you have to underline. How are the leaves? Leaves are big and are shaped as heart. What is the shape of the leaves? Shaped as heart, heart shaped. Sunflower petals are as big as plates used for eating. See, what are sunflower petals? Petals means if the flower is like this. Observing now? Yes. These are petals. This part of the plant is called as petals. Sunflower petals are as big as plates used for eating. How are the sunflower petals? Petals means this part of a plant. This part of a plant is called petals. What is the size of these petals? They are as big as plates. We are using plates for eating. That much size, as big as plates used for eating. Some of the sunflower plants grow twice. Twice means two times the size of a tall man. Some of the sunflower plants grow means height. I said sunflower plants are equal to our size, but some sunflower plants are 2 times more than our height, more than 2 times than the size of a tall man. Are you getting this point? Yes. Next para. Sunflower is grown in different parts of the world. Sunflower is grown in different parts of the world, means any places, different places in the world, or any countries. So many countries are growing sunflowers. Next is oil produced from sunflower seeds is used for cooking. Oil, sunflower oil. You know sunflower oil? Yes, I think you know the sunflower oil. Sunflower oil is used for cooking, making paints and soaps. Many people like eating sunflower seeds. I think you also eating sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds. Do you like eating sunflower seeds? You know sunflower seeds? Gurul tintar gottam. That is a sunflower seeds. This is a passage. We go through the passage only once. I read the passage first time and I explain the passage second time. But you, while reading line by line, you have to understand each word. You have to think the meaning of each and every word. And you should underline the main points. If you think that it is a main, can be a question arises from this sentence, you have to underline. Yes, let us see the questions. How fast you are going to answer a question. Yes. First part of this passage tells that option A, how much useful is sunflower plant? How beautiful is sunflower plant? How big is the sunflower plant? How is sunflower plant grown? First part of the passage tells that which of these? E nalkarali first para. What does first para tells us? Let us just have a look. See, first para shows that how big is a sunflower plant. Means see, some sunflower petals are as big as plates. The leaves are big and heart shaped. Some of the sunflower plants grow twice the size of the tall man. These are all the points that are explaining about how big is the sunflower plant. How big is the sunflower plant is the correct answer. C. Are you getting? Yes. But after reading question and after reading the options, you should not search the answer in the passage. Means again reading passage from beginning. Again reading, again going through the passage. You should not read again and you should not waste the time. You should know where the answer is, because you are underlining now. Yes, you should know where the answer is, in the first para or second para or at the beginning or at the ending. You should have an idea. The second question is petals mean. Petals means I explained no. What is petals? See here, flowers of the plant, leaves of the plant, roots of the plant, seeds of the plant. This part is called as a petal. I said no. If this is a flower, this is not a sunflower actually, this is a other flower. This part of a plant is called petal. Petal means flowers. This is a flower or leaves or root or seeds. Leaves means this is a leaves. This is a leaf. This part is called a leaf. What is the answer? Flowers of the plant is the answer. Flowers of the plant is a correct answer. If you know the meaning of petals, you can able to answer. If you don't know the meaning of petals, you cannot able to answer. So for this understanding, you have to read the synonyms, antonyms, all the grammar topics which you are learnt or combined and asked in the passage? Yes, let us go to the next question, that is sunflower leaves are. Sunflower leaves are. Let us read. Sunflower leaves are as big as petals, big and heart shaped, 12 to 13 feet long, thick and hairy. What is the answer? Sunflower leaves are. Yes, let us just have a look. You should not read the passage. I am just explaining for you. You should not read passage again. See here. Its stems are thick and hairy. Stems are thick and hairy, not leaves. And leaves are big and are heart shaped. You underline, no, that time? Leaves are big and are heart shaped. This is the answer. See how fast you are going through. Big and heart shaped. Option B is the correct answer. Big and heart shaped. 12 to 13 feet long, they have not mentioned anywhere. 12 to 13 feet long, they have not mentioned anywhere. The answers must and should mention in the passage. If the information is not mentioned in the passage, should not choose that option. That is the wrong option. See, next one is as big as plates. Thick and hairy is a stem. Heart shaped or leaves. As big as plates or as big as plates are petals. Petals are as big as plates, not leaves. They are asking, the question is related to leaves. So the answer is big and heart shaped is the answer. Next, what is not made of sunflower plants? What is not made of sunflower plants? Here, sunflower seeds is used for cooking, making paints and soap. Cooking, making paints and soap. Only 3 are mentioned in this passage, but here the given options: option A oil, option B paint, option C soap, option D perfume. See here in the passage, oil produced from sunflower seeds, means oil is made from sunflower and it is used for cooking, and paints are from sunflower oil, and soaps. But which is not? Listen here, this is the important point, that which is not made. Not is very important in the question. If you not observe not, you will write wrong answer. If you not go through this not or out, which is not made. which is not made out of sunflower plants means not is very important. Not is very important here in this question, which is made out of not. Not is very important. Once again, not is very important in the question. If you do not read not, if you do not read not, you will think that which is made out of the sunflower plants. Which is made out of the sunflower plants means oil is made out of sunflower plants, paint is also made from sunflower plants, soap is also made from sunflower plants. You will get confused if you not read the question properly. All are from sunflower seeds. All are made from sunflower plants only. But which one you have to choose? Which is not. Which is not is very important. Is not. Say answer which is not made out of sunflower plant. This perfume. Perfume is not made out of sunflower plant. Option D is a correct answer. So let us go to the next question. Is which sentence tells us that man grows sunflower for his use? Which sentence shows that man grows sunflower for use? Which sentence means which of these sentence? There are four options now. Which of these they are going to ask? Sunflower plants are big. Sunflower plants are big is not a use. Sunflower plants are big is not a use for man. So let us go to the next option. Sunflower plant grows as tall as man. This is the size of a plant, but this is not useful. If this is useful, is it useful? No. Sunflower plants are big is not a useful. Sunflower plant grows as tall as man is also not useful. There are many sunflower fields. There are many sunflower fields is useful? No. This is also a wrong option. Many people like eating sunflower seeds. Eating is useful for man. Are you getting? Which sentence tells us that man grows sunflower for his use? For his use. What is the use? In among these options, eating sunflower seeds is a useful for man among these four options. So option D is a correct answer. Yes, I hope you understood this passage. You have to solve by following the steps. You have to read the passage only once and you have to understand each and every word in the passage. Petals, see, if you do not understand the meaning of the petal, you will answer wrong. It's a second question. Second question, how are the petals? The petals is related to what? Petals is related to? Petals are related to? So this second question. Petals means flower of the plant. If you don't know the meaning of the petal, you should not have answered the second question. You can answer it as a wrong option. You can choose a wrong option. You think that is a leaves of the plant, or you can think the seeds of the plant, and you can also think the flowers of the plant. So every word is important in the passage. Next one is you should not read the questions first. You have to read the passage only. First you have to read the passage and then answer the questions. If you are reading question first, then you are searching answer for each question. For first question you have to read whole passage. For second question you have to read whole passage. You don't know where is the answer. Okay, let us follow these steps and let's solve next passage. I think you can able to solve this passage. This is very easy passage. It's passage number 2. Panchayat Ghar is the center of the village panchayat activities. Prior to Panchayat Ghar, yes, listen, I will explain you line by line. Panchayat Ghar is the center of village panchayat. Panchayat Ghar is a center of village panchayat. In the village panchayat, Panchayat Ghar is a center. It's main, important among the panchayat activities. All the activities, there are so many activities in panchayat, village panchayat. Among those activities, Panchayat Ghar is center, Panchayat Ghar is important, center is important in this line. Next one is prior. Prior means before. Prior means before. Before to Panchayat Ghar means before Panchayat Ghar formation, Chaupal or Gandhi Chabutra was used for Panchayat assemblies. Before Panchayat Ghar, they are using these. These two are same. Chaupal or Gandhi Chabutra. These two are same. So the given here was used for Panchayat assemblies. The village Pradhan and the other members of village Panchayat discuss the village problems here. Who are going to discuss the village problems? Any problem arises in the village, the village Pradhan and other members are going to discuss about a problem and they will come to a solution. They will search a solution. They will find a solution for the problem the village people are facing. Next one is children's education. Is what are all the topics they are going to discuss or what are the works they are going to do in village panchayat are mentioned here. If you get a points in the passage, the points are important. Means definitely there will be a question related to points. 99%. There will be a question relating to points. If you find 2 or 3 points, 3 or more points, you have to underline or you have to note that this point is in this line, in this passage. Where is that lines in the passage? In the middle or at the starting or at the end of the passage. You have to remember that. So it is difficult to remember. As it is difficult to remember, you have to just highlight it. Highlight means you have to underline. You have to underline means you can easily able to search the answer. As point is children's education is first point they are going to discuss. The hygiene and sanitation. Hygiene means cleanliness, neatness, water facility, washrooms. These are all the comes under hygiene and sanitation and diseases, corona. It's an example. This arrangement of light during night. Arrangement means street lights. Whatever the problems they are facing in a village, all the problems they are discussing. Who are discussing? Village Pradhan and other members of the villages, other members of village panchayat going to discuss the problems. What are those problems means they have mentioned some of them here. Children's education is a point, first point. Hygiene is a second point. Hygiene and sanitation. Arrangement of lights during the night. And women's welfare. Women's welfare means they are giving more support to women's security. Security of children and women welfare. And etc. Still more other topics are also going to discuss in village panchayat or main works of village panchayat. These are the main works. You have to underline these points. I think there may be a question. If you think you will get a question from this, you have to underline. Or if they given more 2 or 3 points or 4 points, you have to underline. You getting? Yes. Next point is Panchayat Secretary, besides writing details of Panchayat activities, also maintains birth and death register. Apart from these activities, each activities na bit too. Apart from these activities, one extra activity is going to be done, that is they are maintaining birth register, birth certificate register. They are giving providing birth certificate and death certificate now. Yes, they are maintaining birth and death register. Welfare schemes are, welfare means women welfare, child welfare. I said no, here is the women's welfare. welfare schemes being done for the people have changed the villages completely. This is a very useful and this is a very important, and this made an improvement in the village. Among these ಅವರು ಇಷ್ಟು ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ನ ಮಾಡಿರಬಹುದು, ಆದರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು, ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗಿರೋದು, ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತೋರಿಸಿರೋದು ಯಾವುದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಫುಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. As this is a passage, we gone through the passage only once, we understood each and every word in the passage, and we underlined which we are thinking that it may be important. May be important. Okay, only 3 points. You have to read the passage first, neatly, properly, clearly, and you have to understand each and every word, and you have to underline the important points, and you should read the passage first and then go to the questions. You should not go through the questions first and come back to the passage. That's the wrong way. Yes, understood the passage? Understood or not understood? Yes, I hope you understood. Let us move to the questions. Questions. Yes, first one is center of Panchayat activities. Option A, Chaupal. Option B, village. Option C, village road. Yes, observe here, option C is a village road. Is village road anywhere mentioned in the passage? No. And option D is Panchayat Gar. Yes, so the question is center of Panchayat. I will show you. This is center of Panchayat. Yes, here it is. Panchayat Gar is the center of village Panchayat. The very most and very first sentence they have asked the question, that is, which is the center of village Panchayat? Which is the center of village Panchayat? Panchayat Gar. Panchayat Gar is the center of village Panchayat. So the answer is option D. Panchayat Gar is the center of Panchayat activities. Next one. Who maintains birth and death register? Who maintains birth and death register? Yes, let us go through the passage. Go through the passage means you should not read the passage. You can search by seeing the underlined words. Birth and death register, we are underlined now? Yes. Where is the birth and death register? Here. The birth and death register. Who are maintaining this? Who are maintaining this? Birth and death registers. Yes, see here. The village pradhan and other members of the village panchayat discuss the problems. Children's, women welfare, hygiene and sanitization, others. Panchayat secretary. Here is this. Panchayat secretary. Besides writing the details of panchayat activities. What is the work of panchayat secretary? They are writing the panchayat activities. Apart from writing, they also maintain birth and death register. Apart from writing, they also maintain birth and death register. They also means who is that? Panchayat secretary. Panchayat secretary is maintaining the birth and death register. Yes, what is the answer? Answer is option B. But still you have to go through the options. That is, option A is Pradhan. Option B is secretary. Option C is members of the village panchayat. Option D is villages. Option B is secretary is a correct answer. Are you getting what I am saying? Yes, it's very easy. If you go through the passage properly, you can able to answer all the 5 questions very easily. If you not go through the passage, you are doing urgent and you are skipping some words. If you are not, you are known about some meanings, you cannot able to answer the questions. You have to be aware of all the meanings which the passage, which all the words that given in the passage. Next one is which activity amongst the under mentioned is not Not is very important, is not included as a function of village panchayat. Function means works. Function means works of village panchayat. Let us see a passage that is. So what are the works of village panchayat? Where is the works of village panchayat in this passage? Here works. Yes. Children's education, hygiene and sanitization, arrangement of lights during the night, women's welfare are the works of village panchayat. Which is not they are asking. Let us go through the options. Option A is women welfare. Women welfare is a work they are doing now. Yes. Children's education. Children's education is also doing. It's postal services. Is anywhere the postal services mentioned in the passage? No, not mentioned. No. It's next option D. If you get answer, also you have to observe all the options. Sometimes they will give both A and B, and none of the above. These types of options they are giving. So you have to go through all the options. If you know the answer, if you don't know the answer, whatever it may be, but you have to observe all the options. Yes, what is the answer here? Option D is hygiene and sanitization. Hygiene and sanitation is also doing. It's also the work doing by village panchayat. So the option is option C. Postal services is not doing by the village panchayat. Next one is picture of villages have been picture of villages has been changed. Picture of villages has been changed means how the improvement taken place. Among these works, they did a women's welfare, they did children's welfare, they also did hygiene and sanitation. But which one is more effective? Which one has changed the village? Just let us see the options. By the welfare activities for the village people. It's right or wrong? Okay. By panchayat assembles, by discussing village problems, by writing panchayat activities. Which activity changed the village? Which activity changed the village? So let us see in the passage. I think you know answer already, but still let's have a look. See, last line. Last line is welfare schemes. Welfare schemes being done for the people have changed the villages completely. Which one changed the villages completely? Welfare schemes. Yes, welfare schemes is the answer. Which option is welfare schemes here? Option A. Option A is a welfare schemes. By welfare activities for the village people. By doing that welfare activities, the villages have been changed. Means that is a very effective step taken by the village panchayat. So let us go to the next question. I think you will answer this question. Yes. 1 second. Suitable title of the passage is which passage suits more? More means among these four, which passage suits more? Suitable title for the of the passage is village upliftment, village panchayat, welfare activities, panchayat gar. Which one suits more? The most suitable. If you think we panchayat gar, but it is not effective, it is not prominent for that. If you think welfare activities is also not suits perfectly. And let us say the answer, that is village panchayat. Village panchayat is the answer for fifth question. Yes, do you understood passage? Only you have to go through the passage only once. Should not go in search of answers. You can go to the main points which are underlined. We should not read the passage again and again. It is a waste of time. Nothing disadvantages, only is a waste of time. Should not waste time. Take all the 5 questions time in reading only passage. Only reading the passage. Not for reading question or not for reading options. You should not waste time. This next one is, let us go through the next passage. Next passage, 1 second. Next passage is very, very easy. Yes, passage 3. Nasirudin lived at Khursan. Here, let us underline the important points. Nasirudin is a person lived at Khursan. Which place? Khursan is a place name. His neighbor was a trader. Who is trader? His neighbor was a trader. Nasiruddin's neighbor. Neighbor means who lives next to your house or who lives beside your house. The pakkad mane avaru, neighbor. What the work is doing by the neighbor? It's done by the neighbor. His neighbor was a trader. He was a misser. Misser means what? What is the meaning of misser? This while reading the passage, first one you have to read slowly and neatly. Second one you have to underline. Third one you have to understand each and every word. And fourth one, you should not read the questions first. You have to read passage first. Just now say what is miser? I will say listen here. Miser means a person who wants a lot of money. A person who wants a lot of money, but he hates to spend it. He is not likes to spend. ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ. Hates to spend it. He want a lot of money, but he hates to spend it. He is not liking to spend. He is not liking. Not like to spend. He is called a miser. Miser is a person who want more money and they hates expenditure. They hates to spend. It's called a miser. Understood what is the meaning of miser? Yes. Next sentence is, one day the trader saw Nasiruddin. Trader means he's a neighbor. Neighbor seeing Nasiruddin. He's seen that one situation. Nasiruddin offering prayer. Nasiruddin offering prayer in his house. He is offering prayer means he is praying for God. Offering prayer means he is praying for God. He is doing a prayer. How he is doing a prayer means, see, oh God. How he is doing prayer? Oh God. Nasiruddin was praying loudly. He is praying loudly. Why he is praying loudly? He want his neighbor to listen. He want his neighbor to listen. ಇವನು ನೈಬರ್ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆಯವರು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಅವನು ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದ. Nasiruddin was praying loudly. Why praying loudly? To know he is doing a prayer for his neighbor. And why he is praying means, you will come to know at the end of the passage. He is praying, oh God, have pity on me. Have pity means show some concern. Concern, pity. Concern on me and give me lot of money. Nasruddin is asking for God. Oh God, please have a concern on me. Show me a pity. Give me a lot of money. Lot of means how much? He is asking, please send rupees 9,999 only. How much rupees he is asking? How many rupees? 9,999 rupees only. Not more than that. His next sentence, see, I do not want more or less money. Means more than 9,999. I just don't want even 1 rupee more or less. He is asking to God. He is praying and he is praying very loudly that his neighbor is listening. If you will send even 1 rupee more or less, and he is saying to the God, and he is praying, his prayer is continuing that if you will send even 1 rupee more or less, I will return the total money. He is saying that ನೀನು 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರು ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ನಿನಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮನಿ. He's praying. He prayed like this. Yes, the trader was surprised. Why he need only 9,999? Why he does not need more? Why he do not need less? And why he is saying that he will give return? He thought that neighbor is a trader now and he is a miser. ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆಯವನೇನಿದ್ದ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್, ಟ್ರೇಡರ್. ಈಸ್ ಎ ಮಿಸೈರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ he not likes to spend ಅಂತ ಬರೀ only incoming have the money. He is not liking to spend, no outgoing, only incoming. So he is, Nasirudin is just playing a trick that to get money from his neighbor. ಅವನಿಂದ ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿ, only to make expenditure. He is playing a drama of prayer. He is praying for the God. All the prayer is just a acting. See, he thought that. Who thought? His neighbor thought that. What will he do if he gets more or less money? He is saying that he does not need more money. He does not need less money. Why? Why? And if I send, if the God or anybody will send more money, what he will do? He will give return or not? We have to see. ನೀವು ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಈಗ ಅವನು 9,999 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ₹1 ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ದ. ಹಿಸ್ ನೈಬರ್, ನನ್ನ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆ ಏನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಸಪೋಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅವನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? ವಾಟ್ ಹಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ವಿತ್ ದ ಮೋರ್ ಮನಿ? ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸಿ, ನಾನು ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ಹಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ. ಸೊ ಐ ಶುಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್. Next sentence is, see, I should find out, and he wants to find out. And he is not spending money. He hates to spend money, but also he puts ₹10,000 in a bag and threw it into Nasirudin's house. Nasirudin's house. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. This neighbor has money. And he has only incoming, no outgoing. He has money, but he is not liking to spend, but still he want to see what Nasirudin is going to do. So he threw 10,000 rupees in a bag. He put 10,000 rupees in a bag and threw into the Nasirudin's house. This is a passage. ಅವನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? What is the end of the passage? He is just doing a drama and he want his neighbor to spend money. ಅವನ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆಯ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಇವನಿಗೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Are you getting? Yes, this is a passage and this is very easy passage, very easy questions. I hope you understood the passage. I think that all of you will answer the passage before me. Yes, let us go through the questions. That is, one second. Yes, first one is, the trader was a miser. Miser means, I said no, miser. What is the meaning of miser? Means a person who likes to have money, but he does not likes to spend money. This is the meaning of miser. So let us look the options. First option is, he had a lot of money. Miser means a person who had a lot of money. He had a very little money. He liked spending more. He did not like spending money. He did not like spending money. Which is the answer? Option D is the answer. He had lot of money is not the exact meaning of miser. Exact meaning of miser is who does not like spending. They have money, but they does not like to spending is a appropriate answer. If this option is not mentioned in the question, then this will be the answer. Now, he is not liking to spend money is the meaning of miser. Next one is, Nasirudin offered prayers loudly because, why did Nasirudin pray loudly? He wanted that God should hear his prayers. He prayed for God. Is it he prayed for God? No. He wanted the trader should hear his prayers. He wanted the trader, means it's a neighbor. His neighbor want to hear his prayers. And if you get answer, but still you have to go through all the options. See, option C is he wanted rupees 9,999. He wanted 9,999. No, you don't need 9,999. He just want his trader to listen and make his money to spend. Next one is he did not want even 1 rupee more or less. 1 rupee more or less he did not want, means why he is praying? Why he is praying? So which one is answer? Which is the answer? B. He wanted that trader should hear his prayers. Trader should hear his prayers and trader must spend money. Trader's money must expend. Next one is, next question is, next, wait 1 second, I will clean both. Yes. So third question is, Nasirudin was offering prayer in the trader's house, in his neighbor's house. Trader and neighbor both are same. In a mosque. If they mentioned in the passage, his option D is in his house. Wait, let us have a look what the passage. See here, they mentioned that. Here it is. Nasirudin lived in Kristan. His neighbor was a trader. He was a miser. One day the trader saw Nasirudin offering prayer in his house. Where? In his house. This is important. In his house. Where he is offering prayer? In his house. In his house means answer is D. Third one answer is D. Next one. The trader threw money in Nasiruddin's house because why he threw money? To know what he will do after getting money. If I throw more than 9,999, what he will do? No? To know the information what he will do, so he thrown the money. No? Yes, let us go through the options. Option A is wanted to help Nasiruddin. He wanted to help Nasiruddin? No, he does not wanted to help Nasiruddin. Wanted to please God? No. Wanted to know as to what will Nasiruddin do after getting the money. He wanted to know that what will Nasiruddin do after getting the money. Next one, he wanted to know if God will help him thereafter. This is not. God is not. He wanted to know what Nasiruddin is going to do after getting money. Is a correct answer. Option C is a correct answer. Next one is, what type of a man would you consider Nasiruddin to be? Nasiruddin is, why he doing acting? Is a pious man. Pious means, yes. Here, this is another main important point is, while going through the passage, you have to know the meaning of each and every sentence. I said no. But while solving questions, you have to know the meaning of options also. You have to know the meaning of options also. If you don't know the meaning, they will give you the exact answer in some other words, similar words. Yes, pious means a person who believes in tradition. A person who believes in tradition and believes. Tradition means ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯಗಳನ್ನು ನಂಬುವುದು. A person who believes in tradition. Nasiruddin is a person who believes in tradition? No. Is a clever man? Maybe. Let's see the option. A kind man? Is a kind? Anyway, in the passage they mentioned that Nasiruddin is a kind man. Mention ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗೋದು. And option D is a naughty man. They does not mention pious man, they does not mention kind man, they does not mention naughty man. They does not mention clever man also. But we are choosing clever man is the answer. Why? Because he want his neighbor to spend money. His neighbor is not that are spending money. He is a miser. Is a miser, no? But by using his cleverness, he made him to lose 10,000 rupees. Yes, understood 5 questions? Yes, let us go to the next passage. That is, yes, is passage number 4. Let us go through the passage. Let's read only once. Let us underline the points. And you should understand every word. Passage number 4. I am Ganga. Who is that? I am Ganga, daughter of Himalaya. Means Ganga river. Here the passage is about Ganga river. I am Ganga, daughter of Himalaya. Most of the Indian culture has developed on my banks. Indian culture means all the traditions, formalities are all done on the banks of Ganga river. Means bathing, puja, doing snana, Gange snana, puja ಮಾಡೋದು, all the traditions, beliefs, culture are performed on Ganga river. Soil of my valley produces gold. Soil of my valley produces gold. It is not surprising that people call me mother. Means Ganga Mate, Ganga Tai. We are calling this people is calling Ganga as mother. A narrow stream of melted snow coming from Gomukha enters the mountains. A narrow stream of melted snow means there is a Himalaya. No, Himalaya means this snow falling, fall of snow. A narrow stream of melted snow coming from Gomukha enters the mountain. Enters the mountain. It is called as Bhagirathi. Means a melted snow means Karagida Manju, melted snow, ice in Himalayas. There are fall of snow. No, that snow is melting and it enters Gomukha through the mountains, and that water is called as Bhagirathi. Understood? Yes. At Dev Prayag, Dev Prayag is a place name. Dev Prayag. Two more streams. Streams means water flow. Two more streams is Nadi. ಹರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರೋದು, ಹರಿತಾ ಇರೋದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್. ನೇಮ್ಡ್ ಅಲಕನಂದ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಂದಾಕಿನಿ ಮೀಟ್ ಭಾಗೀರಥಿ. Two more, not only this melted snow, but at Devprayag, Alakananda and Mandakini rivers are also meeting Bhagirathi. Means ಅವೆರಡು ನದಿಗಳು ಹೋಗಿ ಭಾಗೀರಥಿ ನದಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. Then it is called the Ganga. Then this is called as Ganga. At Devprayag there are two rivers that go meeting at Bhagirathi, and that is called as Ganga. The place where I leave Himalaya and come to plains, my milky white color becomes muddy. See, here the snow is melting and becoming water, and that water is very pure without any mixture of sand or soil. But through the flow, it is flowing from one river to another river, no? Is the place where I leave Himalaya, where the place leaving Himalaya and coming to the plains, the milky white color water becomes muddy. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಉಸುಗು ಮಣ್ಣಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಮೈ ವಾಟರ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಪಾಯಿಲ್ಡ್ ಇಫ್ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಯರ್ಸ್. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಗಂಗಾ ಮತ್ತು ಗಂಗಾ ನೀರು, ಗಂಗಾ ಜಲನ ತಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಓದೋರು. ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಎನಿಬಡಿ ವಿಸಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಗಂಗಾ ಹಿಮಾಲಯ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಅದನ್ನು ಹಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟರು, ಇಟ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಪಾಯಿಲ್ಡ್. ಅದು ಕೆಟ್ಟೋಗೋದಾಗಲಿ, ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಬರೋದಾಗಲಿ, ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗೋದಾಗಲಿ ಅದು ಯಾವುದೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಪಾಯಿಲ್ಡ್ ಇಫ್ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೆನಿ ಇಯರ್ಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಗಂಗಾ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ ವೈ people call me Sursari. People call the Ganga river as Sursari. And what is the meaning of Sursari means? Meaning the river of gods.
What is the meaning of Sursari means? The river of gods. Gods means the water does not spoil for many years means it has some positive power now. Yes. And my water is called as Amrit. This water is called as Amrit means white color water is like a Amrita. Understood passage? Read only once. Understand every word. Underline main points. Next go through the questions. Okay. Let us go through the questions now. Second, let us go through the questions. That is this. First question is I am the daughter of Himalaya. I am the daughter of Himalaya means I live in Himalaya. I was born in Himalaya. I consider Himalaya as my father. Himalaya loves me as a father. Anywhere in the passage, does father mentioned in the passage? Father ಅನ್ನೋ ವರ್ಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಬಂತ ಪ್ಯಾಸೇಜ್ನಲ್ಲಿ? No, no. Yes, let us see the passage. Let us see. I am Ganga, daughter of Himalaya. Most of the Indian culture has developed on the banks. This is not a point, but they given I am Ganga, daughter of Himalaya means I am ನಾನು ಹುಟ್ಟಿರೋದೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಮಾಲಯದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರೋದೇ ಗಂಗಾ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಬಾರ್ನ್ ಇನ್ ಹಿಮಾಲಯ. I was born in Himalaya is a correct answer. Next one is my valley produces gold. My valley produces gold means what does it mean? The soil of the valley is fertile. Valley has gold mines. People living in the valley are very rich. Golden color grains are produced in the valley. Is there anywhere mentioned in the passage? Valley has gold mines? No. People living in the valley are rich, they mentioned? No. Golden color grains are produced in the valley, they are mentioned? No. It indirectly shows that the soil of the valley is fertile. Soil of the valley is fertile. So let us go to the next question. That is yes. Why do Indians call Ganga as mother? Why do Indians call Ganga as mother? Because from Ganga's water they get dash like a mother. What they will get? They will get love and affection, or protection, generosity, or food. Means love and affection like a mother, not protection. Anywhere in the passage that does not mention protection, do not mention generosity. They even not mention food also. Next one is which is the place where on reaching the river is called as Ganga? Where on reaching the river? Let us have a look. Let's have a look that where they are reaching the Ganga. See here. At Devprayag, two or more streams named Alakananda and Mandakini meet Bhagirathi, then it is called as Ganga. At Devprayag, no? Which place they are asking? At Devprayag. Yes, at Devprayag, which is a place where on reaching the water is called Ganga. When the reaching the water is called Ganga is Devprayag. This is love and affection. Next one is Ganga's water is called Amrit because it is not muddy like normal water, remains white like Amrit, is the river of gods, it is not spoiled like ordinary water. Which one is answer? Ganga's water is called Amrit because let us have a look from the passage. This see here. My water is called Amrit. Why? Means the river of God and my water is called Amrit. This it is a river of God. So it is called as Amrit. It is not like a muddy water. Is not like a muddy water is a wrong answer. Remains white like Amrit is also a wrong answer. It is the river of God. Is the correct answer. Ganga's water is called as Amrit because it is a river of gods. Does not remain like white. Option C is the correct answer. Yes, I hope you understood how to solve the passage. How to solve the passage, what are the tricks, how you have to read the passage, how you have to answer the passage. You have to read all the options because some options they will give both A and B, none of the above, like such type of options are provided. And you have to go through the passage first and you have to go through the questions next. Should not read first questions first. You should not search answers in the passage. While reading the passage, you have to underline the main points. Yes, thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day.